What's going on, YouTube? If you saw the last videos that we uploaded this week, we've got the motor all assembled, ready to put in the car basically. First things first, I'm just gonna get it onto the hoist and off of the stand. That way I can start putting the twin disc on. For those of you who don't know, I have a competition twin disc. So it uses one flywheel, just like all clutches, and it's got separators right here for two clutch discs. So it basically helps support higher horsepower, and that's what we run on ours, higher torque and everything. So if you have seen my old videos, I've done a whole installation on the twin disc before, so I'm not gonna go over that right now. So I'm just kind of gonna set the phone down, set the camera down, and just get to it right now. Okay, now I have the twin disc already installed onto the engine itself using torque specs and Loctite in the appropriate places. Next thing to do is put the transmission to the actual engine. We're going to be not only using the actual bolts to attach, but there are dowel pins that align the transmission to the engine, and it's fairly important that you have these onto your engine because you don't want to misalign and have the splines that come out of the tranny hit the twin disc or whatever clutch you're running and cause any issues there. So just like when we put the cylinder head on with dowel pins, you want to have the correct alignment. It's nothing, besides that, it's nothing very special, I guess you could say, about putting the transmission onto the engine, especially when it's outside of the car. Now we've got the transmission onto the engine. I got done putting the oil sandwich plate back on the back, along with running the line for the VTEC oil, running the line for the turbo. We're gonna put the turbo manifold and everything on once the engine's in the car, just to make it a little easier to go in. I've got all my wiring harness pulled through the firewall. I was able to put a little hose around, kind of as a firewall grommet, since I didn't have one before. It's not the prettiest thing, but it's gonna make sure none of the wiring or the looming for the wiring is chafed. And that's pretty much it. It should be ready to drop in. I could take these intercooler piping out of the way, but everything is so simple on that engine, it will probably fall right in just like it did last time. I got my clutch line right here. I'll just run it through the back after it's in. I'll put my T-bracket up in afterwards. To the people who are saying about the engine mounts I do have the Yonaka Motorsports, I think it's what it's called. The solid ones, they're not billet. They're kind of like cheaper motor mounts, but it's not that big a deal since I'm running a mid plate, which is this solid brace that goes from the transmission bolted on to the traction bar. So that basically kills all movement, or close to all of it. And down the line, I'll eventually get the Hashport full billet. I think it's Hashport that makes it full billet with no insert whatsoever. So it's just metal on metal. But that's pretty much it. I think we should be ready to drop in the motor. I think you've seen us do it in other videos, so I'm just gonna set the car on time, or the phone on time lapse. It's pretty self-explanatory. I like to get it by the post mount, and then one on the back, one on the front, one of the rope, a piece of the rope. Sorry, I'm not talking well today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just nervous from this. It's not anything out of this world. It's just hasn't been running in a while, and I'm kind of excited for it. So I'm just gonna hook that up, put it to the hoist, and start dropping it in. What I like to do, especially since the engine and transmission are already together, is lower the transmission side a little bit first. So kind of get it into the tunnel under the car, and then bring the post mount and directly sit it in that driver's side mount. So I think that should be it. Let's get started. and the motor's in there. It took about 10-15 minutes or something, just because I had to find all the bolts for the mounts and everything. But you know, let's see if it holds itself. Yep. Engine is in there on its own mountage, I guess you could say. My buddy's using my distributor right now because he had a couple problems with his Type R, so I let him use mine just to make sure it wasn't the problem, and it ended up being his distributor, so I should be getting mine back soon. But next thing to do would be put the T-bracket on, and I'll start putting all the sensors on. Okay, a little update. It's been about 20 minutes from the last video clip that I did. All I was doing was basically trimming up the vacuum hose that goes to the intake manifold from the brake booster. I switched the brake booster side and the intake manifold hose the other way, and I switched the check valve as well, so it's corresponding the correct way. I cut it right there, that way I could not have a lot of extra line down here, but I could still use the brake booster with a new manifold, so everything's coming together well. I have all my wiring for that side all labeled and set aside, as well as this side. One thing that I did run into, the slave was leaking, just basically pissing oil out of this little boot that it has. Not oil, but the brake fluid that goes into the master cylinder for the clutch. So I tried messing with it a little bit, and it's seized as well, so I need to pick up another slave cylinder, but that's pretty good. It's coming along. I got my fuel line connected to the rail. Everything's looking good. T-bracket's in. I gotta put my starter in, and I'm about to go pick up my distributor as well when I go to the parts store right now. Oh, I've got my boost controller wired in. Well, not wired, but ran. The wiring is ran for it. It's the Mac 3-port solenoid, and this lets you do boost by gear electronically. And I have it running behind the timing belt with these little brackets with a bolt with Loctite on each one, as well as my turbo feed line. That's just running behind the timing belt. And this is gonna go with the rest of the wiring loom inside of the car through the firewall. Okay, so right now I'm going to Lowe's to pick up a fitting. You see this one right here? This came off of the intake manifold on the very back, so I can run. Well, I'm gonna get the one that comes with a nipple on the other side, even though my socket is stuck on it. I gotta take that off later. But I'm gonna get the nipple fitting that lets you run vacuum from it, so I can get the vacuum and then the boost pressure for the blow-off valve, because I have one of the nipples for the fuel pressure regulator. Then I have the other one on the back of the manifold. One's going to the IAC, since it uses a remote IAC for the Skunk 2 Ultra manifolds. It has a little bracket that you have to run the IAC remotely. So one's on that, and then the other nipple is going to inside of the car for what's it called, my boost gauge. I don't have an electronic boost gauge, it's just a mechanical one, so it uses the vacuum line from the back of the manifold all the way up to the inside of the car. So I gotta go to Lowe's, to the parts store to look for a slave, and then I have to go to pick up my distributor from my boy's house. So it should be a nice day. Plumbing. I didn't know there was a car meet here tonight. You got it? Sweet. All right, time to go pick up my distributor. Woo. Got the distributor all good. Thank you, Axel, for letting me get it back in a timely manner. And for those of you who know the build, I will probably not be using this to its full potential. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let you decide. Maybe you can guess what I'm gonna be doing. Try to guess in the comments. Is that Kyle from Boosted Boys? Nah, it's just some regular people. You can't tell these sleepers apart, you know? Kyle, let's get some attention. Come down to Florida. Let me go up to Colorado or something. We'll have some fun. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back with another clip. Last video clip was about 2 days ago, I want to say, when we got the engine in the car. Shout out to everybody who let me know about the head gasket issue. When we put the head gasket onto the car itself, or onto the long block, It was about 4 a.m. We weren't thinking very clearly, and we laid it upside down, actually. So for reference, I have an older head gasket right here to go out in the light. This is a used head gasket that was from another build, but it's the same exact one, Golden Eagle Manufacturing. I laid it down with the lettering up. My stupidity, it was really late. Wrong lettering. There's actually lettering on the bottom. Where is it? Up, right there, that you're supposed to lay up, obviously. So, big mistake on my end.
You stupid.
I lined up some of the holes, and my stupidity, I didn't double check it. But that's basically what I did wrong. So I ordered another one, and that should be in on Thursday or Friday, so a couple more days. So that way we can actually get the long block correctly how it's supposed to be, with the head gasket seating 100% the correct way. In other news, while I didn't vlog yesterday, I got the wheels for the RSX painted. Got a nice little flat black finish. Reason being, if you guys saw on one of my last videos, I had a little carnage with the rim itself, as you can see right there. And then on another rim, I had a tire blowout. So a big like problem with the stance or whatever. I'm not recommending stance cars anymore. I really don't like it. I'd rather have something fast and functional type thing. So I have two of this style, and then I ordered one, and I ordered another one that's still shipping of that style because they are discontinued these right here. So those came in almost flat black, and I painted these flat black, which I really love this finish right here, but that's a little bit glossier, so I'm gonna have to repaint those. But hopefully by Friday or Saturday, the car will be back to how it should be. And who knows if I'll keep it or if I'll sell it. I'm not really decided yet. Let me know what you guys think. The RSX, which I daily drive right now. But right now, you guys have been asking a lot about merchandise. I don't think I've put it on a YouTube video yet. I've put it on the social media. On stickers. We actually just got some stickers in. And if you guys recognize this shirt right here, Simply Fuego, it's a local company that does clothing, merchandise, a whole bunch of stuff. If you guys haven't already checked them out, I'll put their website in the description. But my boy Shelton is about to help me out with redoing the logo with a little bit higher resolution. Reason being, the one that we had already, the logo, was a little bit lower resolution, so it wasn't as good for shirts. It was all right for stickers, but it just wasn't big enough to blow up for a shirt. So we're gonna head over there right now and hopefully get some good vlogging footage and finish this video out with hopefully some merchandise for you guys. She looks so sad right now. A Steely in the back, SI's in the front. So ugly. So here is the logo and the sticker, SP Tuning. So like I was saying, this quality is pretty good, but for a shirt, I don't want to blow this up and have it distorted. We've already sold a couple on our Facebook page, our Snapchat page, and the Instagram page. If you guys aren't already following that, make sure to hit a follow or a like on our Facebook page. I got the description link down below. But yeah, I sold about 20 of them already, I think. We're doing $5 a piece, which is basically just to cover cost and shipping so we can get the word out. And let me know if you guys want to see banners, if you want to see t-shirts or hoodies, or specifically what you would like as a viewer, and we'll see what we can do. That boy with the clean Miata. Woo! And before we get down, I want to show you guys a little something that I got. Y'all know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Boom! ATI Super Dampener. Oh yeah. I got the race edition, brand new, still in box with instructions, sealed bolts and everything. The guy went a different direction with his build, so I got it for a pretty good price. And cheaper than brand new, and it's still brand new in a box, never been installed or anything. So this is the two-piece that you bolt on together. And I'm not gonna take it crazy out of the box right now, but there it is, the front plate of it, and it comes with all the marks and everything on the side. Brand new bolts, brand new in the box, everything. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. I know with everything that we had happen to the car, a lot of you guys were saying that ATI is definitely the way to go. So I went ahead and got this for pretty cheap, and I'm happy to be rocking their product on my car. What's up, boy? Dude, I don't even see the damage that you were talking about.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
There's really no body damage, but
my lower upper control arm.
Oh.
Shut up. Yeah, the lower and upper control arm.
Really?
A couple other things, yeah. But it only cost me like $100.
That's good.
Yeah.
You got it squared away and whatnot?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Good. Yeah, it's not much. What is that, fiberglass?
Yeah.
That's pretty easy to
I was
fix
gonna
up.
glass all that into the car anyway.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna glass
Sweet.
everything into it, so.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Gonna be good. We putting some stickers on this?
Yeah, boy.
What you want, 1 or 2?
Well,
Puppy.
ooh.
Oh yeah. Most people that have been putting it on, sending me pictures, are all like on the quarter panels. But I mean, it's up to you. I know Miata doesn't really have that, but
Gotta let everyone see what's behind me.
hey, couple days.
Yeah. Just gonna spray the whole thing.
Oh my god. Crazy, dude.
Right
You're crazy.
That's how I clean the
It
window.
cleans it. Dang.
Yeah, it does a good job.
Don't let it go on the paint though.
Pretty clean everything.
Oh my gosh. See a little bit to the right. Yeah, that's about it right there.
Oh boy.
Damn.
It's legit.
That SP tuning. I like it.
What's up, bro?
Dude, I love how it came out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
The man right there. Y'all see he's got the Simply Fuego shirt too.
I couldn't find my hat time. I heard you pulling up. Maybe everything, bro.
We're repping it.
Gotta let people know, dude. You gotta let them know.
AM, Poppy. Hey, Poppy. No, okay. It's because I drive a Honda, right?
It's like, goddamn.
Damn Honda boys. Yeah, that's a nice setup you
That's where
got.
everything happens right here.
Yeah?
Here at Simply Fuego. So let's get this logo.
I think it's
The same
third one, yeah.
That one or?
Hell yeah. So we kind of edited the logo a little bit. The same sticker that you guys saw is the same logo design that we're going with, or we're gonna try to go with. We just expanded it a little bit, made it a bit bigger. And right now we are headed to this local place that does t-shirts. So maybe we can put an order in. And we'll see from there how it goes. Local businesses support us. All right, so we're leaving the t-shirt shop right now. I got a few good ideas on what I think I want to go with, and a couple other ideas of what I can do. So I want to say in the next week we'll actually be ordering everything. So if you can expect in about a month, I'll probably start having some more merchandise. But definitely working a lot of stuff, and we'll have some good stuff for like shirts and whatnot very soon. Thank you. Got some other stickers. Hashtag send it, papi.
Happy. Same day.
I think I got 25 of these. If you guys want some, I'll be selling those as well. So, you know, let me know. All right, guys, that pretty much sums it up for today. Shelton with the Miatas is gonna go over and get some new tires for his car right now. That's why we were burning out the other ones. And I am going to head to work. Sorry we didn't come up with any hard, like, shirt ideas, but they're definitely in the work. Hopefully later this week we'll have some stuff ordered for you guys. I know you guys have been asking about it a lot. But yeah, make sure to let me know what you think down below. If you have any ideas of what we should do next, you know, let us know always. We have a couple builds in mind. We're gonna do some stuff with his Miata and my buddy's Miata. And then we kind of plan on doing kind of like a budget build for another Honda. So if you have any other ideas, just let us know. Let us know. Okay. All right, guys. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already, and stay tuned.